Welcome back to Bingers Bricks, everybody. I hope everybody had a great holiday, had a great Christmas, and is ready for a great New Year as well. We are going to be going through our giveaway that is going to be taking place December 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Friday, coming up quick, as well as talking through a couple sets that we received around the holiday time, and going through just a couple quick updates in our LEGO City. Let's get started. Yes, welcome everybody. I'm excited to have you all here. Before we do anything else to talk about any gifts that I might have received, I wanted to run through our giveaway that we are going to be running December 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to stop taking submissions Thursday, December 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just so I have a little bit more time to process everybody's entries and make sure that everybody got a chance to like, subscribe, and comment on our last video. I will be dropping a link up here so that everybody can hop over. If you still have time, obviously, hop over. Please get into our giveaway so that you have a chance to win one of our two prizes. Now, for those lucky winners that are in the United States, you will get a chance to win. If you're drawn first, you will get a chance to win the miniature Disney castle. If you are drawn second, you will win the taxi with the brick oven pizza topper on it. So excited for this set, as I really think that this is going to go well with the Jazz Club and Pizzerias that's coming out here for the new year. Now, that being said, this is my first live stream. So if you are looking at joining on live with us, please bear with me, as again, this is my first time. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments just so that I'm prepared, I'm ready to, and I know what I'm getting into. So enough about this. Let's get started. Let's look at some of the gifts that I've received, as well as take a look at the LEGO City and some of the updates we're making. Let's go. Da-na, 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 da, 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 da. All right, that was bad, but let's take a look at a couple of the gifts that we received for Christmas here. First off, obviously the 007 car will be getting put into our LEGO room in our LEGO City on top of our Mills Roads. So excited to put that in there. Now, next off is the medieval castle. Received this from my dad. Dad, thank you so much for the set. I was so excited, guys, as I thought this was going to be a great set that's going to complement our wooded area, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit. So this is probably going to get put on the back burner, and we may see if we can do something else with this set. So now let's move on. The next set that we received from my mom, shout out mom, is the Friends Apartments. We've talked about this in one of our past videos, is how we are going to be adding this into our sitcom tower. So this will be adding on 2 floors for Joey and Monica's apartments. And then we did place our Bricklink order for our extra pieces that we're going to need. And shout out to Brick Artisan, obviously. Great set, great mock that we're going to be putting into our sitcom tower. The other thing that I wanted to point out, guys, is obviously it's not a LEGO set, but you guys obviously know that this is our channel and it's called Bingers Bricks. And so I actually loved this. This is from my in-laws, and I think that it's perfect. We don't have anything that obviously says Bingers Bricks on it, so I'm super excited to put this into our LEGO room. And the last thing I wanted to point out, my son made his first mech, and he was super excited about it, so I wanted to give him a shout out and say, awesome job, buddy. You crushed it. Now, don't look, but over here we have also been working on a special set in our Disney castle. So don't want to spoil anything, but let's walk into our LEGO room. Let's get a few things done. I wanted to just point a few things out. Welcome back to the LEGO City, everybody, or as we like to call it, Bingersville. So, wanted to point out a few things that we are currently working on just in preparation for, obviously, the new modular, but also adding a lot onto our wooded area as well as our roads. So, first things first, I know I've gotten a couple questions on it. We are prepped and ready for our new modular, the Jazz Club and Pizzeria. It is going to go right next to our sitcom tower and detective's office. The other thing that we are working on is the wooded area, or our Wonderland area in the back here. So I put down these 48 by 48 base plates just so you can kind of see where the Disney castle is going to go. It is going to sit there. Now, one thing that is kind of awkward, I know somebody had mentioned, like, hey, you could just move those 2 base plates over and then fit just 2 base plates on the side here. Yes, we could, but then the Disney castle would be off to the side and would kind of be covered up by the tree house, and I just don't want that. I want it to be front and center, so we are going to be putting it right here. The only kind of exception that I know I was debating on moving it to the side is just that it obviously leaves us with an awkward amount of base plates for our corner, and just obviously a half base plate here, quarter base plate here in the corners. So just kind of an awkward area. Still need to mills plate everything as we have ran out of 2x2 brick and we have more green plate coming. So the other thing, we did put in our new road plate here. The other thing we're doing is we are missing a couple half base plates for our mills roads here. So we are looking to add that into our cart as well. The other thing that I have been kind of debating with back and forth is just adding in more parking into our Lego City. Not adding more, I guess, adding parking, period. And so it is kind of awkward how the road just kind of runs into our Daily Bugle here. So what I want to do is I do want to cut this off here for this full base plate and really just add in more parking. So obviously if you're going to pay unpaid parking tickets, or if you're going to, practice the mystical or dark arts, at the Sanctum Sanctorum, or even just stay at the boutique hotel, you need place for parking. You need a place for parking. So we are going to be adding that parking in here. Obviously it could be taken over by by Daredevil, the Punisher, by Green Goblin, really whoever, but obviously we'll have parking available for people. So very excited about that. The last thing that we are working on in the Lego City, everybody, is the second tier. I've gotten a lot of compliments about the second tier and how good it looks. Now, I love the way it looks, but I don't like how much wood we're seeing. And so what I'm going to be doing is just cutting the second tier down probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 1 inch, just so that we're not seeing as much of the legs, because I love the fact that, it sits tall enough for some of the modulars, right? If we're looking at the police station, I think it looks perfect. But when you do come over to the 123 Sesame Street, which we may end up just putting on the second tier anyway, it does look awkward, right? We see too much wood in the background. So definitely something that we're going to adjust coming up in the next week here. So lots of updates, a lot of new things. And you can see the Bingers Brick sign in the back. Not where it's going to stay. We're probably going to put it on the door as you walk in. But I was debating on it. I think I'm going to show everybody our progress with the Disney Castle so far. Let's go check it out. All right, everybody, I had to show you the progress of the Disney Castle so far. So here it is. All right, so I have really enjoyed the building process so far for the Disney Castle. Honestly, really loved just some of the fine detail for some of the pieces, and really just the outside and the brick, and even honestly some of these sticker pieces have really just added that nice little touch to the Disney Castle. So with this set retiring at the end of the year, I've just been really excited to really just take my time and really enjoy this build. So I have been doing a time lapse so far. So in my next video, I will be talking a little bit more about the build in itself, but just wanted to give you that high overview. And here it is. All right, everybody, quick video today, but we did get a chance to look at some of the updates that we are making into our Lego City, as well as just some of the gifts that we've received around the Christmas and holiday time here. So more importantly, please make sure that you get into our giveaway. Please make sure that you go to our last video, and I'll put a link again up here, but go to our last video, like, subscribe, and drop a comment of your favorite Lego set, because for all those people that are in the United States, you have 2 chances at winning a prize. And remember, it is the miniature Disney Castle as well as the taxi. So get in on the giveaway. Please make sure that you enter again by Thursday, December 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys Friday, and have a great rest of your week.